Okay, so I am a void droid. Also, Sir Steven. I don't do live commentaries or like I've done live streams, but I don't like record my voice live while doing something. I don't know. But today I'm kind of bored, so I decided, you know what? I'm gonna do two tier lists, both for the egg hunt. Uh, one of them is going to be ranking eggs based on their appearance, and the next one is going to be based on difficulty. So let's do this. First, I should probably show my mouse cursor. That'd be smart. Okay, so first is extreme temperatures. Oh yeah, I'm doing appearance first, but extreme temperatures, dude. This I'm gonna be 100% honest. This is kind of an ugly egg. I'm sorry, whoever made this. I know Clockset made a lot of eggs. I don't know which eggs he made. I know like he made this one, but that's about it. But I'm going to put this egg in. I feel like it's just not. I don't know. I'm gonna do D. It's not like the worst egg. It's pretty bad in my opinion, but you know what? Whatever. Next is the egg of scrambled signals. I think this one's called. Um, I love this egg so much. Like it looks so nice to me, and I feel like I don't. I'm gonna put this in A tier. I honestly think it's between either S or A because it's just such a nice egg in my opinion. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do A for now. I might move it up later. I don't know. Next is the power egg. This I actually kind of like it. Like it's a battery. It's an egg battery thing. I don't know. I just feel like it's nowhere near as good as like this egg emergency signal. So I don't. I'm gonna put it in C tier. Honestly, I think C is fair. It's not as bad as this, and it's not as good as this. So I think C is pretty fair. Robo Yolk. I'm gonna be honest. This egg looks really nice, especially if you like look at it close up. Uh, so I think we're gonna have our first S tier egg. This is probably gonna be controversial because it's just like a brown robot. I don't know. Robo Yolk is one of my favorite looking eggs in the entire egg hunt. That's just me, but yeah. Next is the hatched penguin egg. I think it's called something like that. I mean it's an egg with a penguin that's hatching out of it. There's not much else. I don't know. I feel like it's not as good as emergency signals, but it's pretty good. Like I like the texture, so I'm gonna put it in B tier. I think that's I think that's literally perfect for it. Next is how do I say this without sounding biased? This is the best egg in the entire egg hunt. I don't care what anyone says. This is the best egg in the entire egg hunt. It's so nice. It has a sword, dude. Like, how can you not like that? Easily the best egg ever. In every egg hunt ever, totally. So, yeah. Cannon egg. I mean, I feel like it could look better. No, I mean it literally perfectly fits Burkill's style. I don't know. I'm gonna put this in B tier, below Penguin egg because I don't know. Powder keg. I think this one's called. Is it that? I think that's what this one is called. That's English. This is a pretty ugly egg in my opinion, and in my like, it doesn't even look like an egg. It's kind of just a barrel with dynamite in it. That happens to be fat. I'm gonna put this one below. Like I don't feel like it's F tier, because I really like it, but I'm gonna put it in D tier because it, like below, or yeah, below extreme temperatures because it's I don't know. Geode, I think that's how you say this one. Geode if you because it has two G's and you know egg. I don't know. This is actually like I originally when I rated this like when I did this list myself like a week ago. It wasn't that long ago, but Geode I had it pretty low, but like I'm thinking about it now, especially on an avatar, it looks so nice because like your head just kind of pops out of it. Like I've honestly grown to like this egg a lot. I feel like it's one of the best eggs, but like not well, I wouldn't say that, but it's a pretty good egg. I'm gonna put it below what is this called again? Egg of emergency signals or whatever. I'm gonna put it below that. I think it's pretty good. what is this one called, bro? Cagteg, it's one of those two. I think it's Cactus. I think, I don't know. I mean, it's a fat cactus. There's not much you could say about it. I feel like I don't know. I don't really like it that much. No, but I kind of like the prickly parts on it. I kind of like that. I'm gonna put it above Power Egg. I feel like it's not that good, but or at least compared to these eggs. But I really like it still, kinda. I don't know. I'll put it there. Tumbleweed egg. Not much else, or not much else. What? Not much you could say about this. It's just a tumbleweed. Uh, I don't know. I kind of like it though because it's like it's you could see through it. You know, like I kind of like that. I don't know. Because of that, I'm going to put that in. It's just not that good though. I feel like C tier, below Power Egg. I'm gonna put it above Power Egg. That's kind of dumb because it's just a tumbleweed. But I like it, so cry, I guess. Next is the prehistoric egg of something. I don't remember the full name, but it's the prehistoric egg. I mean, this is like really cool. It's just a dinosaur like fossil imprint in an egg. Like I just feel like that's cool, you know. But I just feel like it's just like a basic egg. You know, kind of weird coming from the same person who put tumbleweed egg in C tier, but it's just a pretty basic egg. I'm gonna also put this in C tier. Yeah. Next is, what is this one called? Aegis carnivora, something like that. I forgot what it was called, but it was something like that. You know it as the egg that requires you to find worms. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I feel like this egg is pretty ugly, but then again, there's like not much else you could do to make it look good unless you just completely like remade the entire egg. So I feel like they can't really control that much. It doesn't even have eyes, kind of weird, but oh, this is kind of harsh, but I'm gonna put it in F tier. I just don't really like it that much. Next is the plague, or as I referred it as I called it the goo monster egg when I first played the egg hunt, if you watched my retrospective, so that was interesting. I don't know, dude. It's just a black egg with goo on it, or acid, whatever you want to say, so I don't know. I think a fair rating would be D as well. It's like not that impressive, like anything C and below I feel like I wouldn't see myself wearing, except for maybe tumbleweed egg. I'm gonna actually put that above cactus because of that, but I just really don't see myself wearing like any of these, so yeah. Ooh, holo egg, the holographic egg. I literally love this egg so much. I'm gonna put it in S tier. I know it's just a blue egg with some lines around it, but like I just love this egg so much. I think it's definitely like probably my third, fourth favorite egg in the entire egg hunt. I don't know. Plus the objective was really cool, but we're not ranking objectives yet. That's gonna be next. But I just think holo egg is one of my favorite eggs. I'm gonna put it above robo yolk just because I see myself wearing holo egg. I see myself wearing both of these eggs and not robo yolk, but like robo yolk is up here because the design is like really nice. So there's that. Then we got Kregan. I honestly like this egg a lot. Like I feel like saying a lot is kind of like over whatever, but I don't know. I like Kregan a lot. I'm gonna put it in B tier, above the cannon egg, because I like it. The carrot egg, aka a fat carrot. It's just a carrot, but like I mean, how can you disrespect it? It's a carrot. Like there's not much you can say about it. I'm gonna put it in, like, it's always the simplest eggs that I have trouble ranking. I'm gonna put it in S tier just because I think it's one of the. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna put it in D tier. It's just a carrot. There's not much else to it. Yeah. Next is the egg of hard-boiled falls, I think it was called, something like that. I mean, it's just an egg. It's also just an egg, a very basic egg, so I'm gonna put it below carrot egg because carrot egg looks a little better. Okay, molten egg. I really like this egg. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe it just reminds me of like old Roblox eggs. That might not be why. I don't know, but I really like molten egg. I think it's not one of my favorites, but I just really like it a lot. I know it's just a super basic egg. This is gonna be controversial, but I'm putting it in B tier. I just really like it a lot. So yeah. Next, oh my god. Next is paired egg, which, in my very humble opinion, I think this is the worst egg in the entire egg hunt. Respectfully, it's like it just looks creepy. Can I zoom in? I can zoom in. It just looks creepy. It's literally, as we got the massive Facebook gaming ad up here. Thank you, but it just looks creepy. Look at its eyes. It's just weird. I don't like parrot egg. I like that rating. It's kind of weird. Next, pineapple egg. Pineapple is what it's called. This, like, despite kind of being like carrot egg, it's like a basic egg, but like it just looks so much better than carrot egg. I'm gonna put it in C tier. I just think it really looks nice, despite it not really being an egg. It's literally just a oversized pineapple. Next is Pysanka egg. It's just the same as the hard-boiled Falls egg. It's just a basic egg minus the cracks, so I feel like D is a pretty fair rating. After that is the Regal egg of crowned yolks. I can't believe I remembered that, but that is this egg. Truthfully, this is a pretty ugly egg. It's just an, like, I don't like this egg. I don't feel like it deserves F tier because these are pretty, you know what, nah, I feel like this is the second worst egg. I don't care. I think it is the second worst egg in the entire egg hunt based on looks. And then after that, the good, the bad, and the eggly. If you watched my retrospective, I said this was the best egg minus bias. I personally think it is this egg right here. But I went with the good, the bad, the eggly. I think it's one of the best eggs. I'm pretty sure it was one of the first eggs that were revealed, unless I'm thinking about a staff thing. I don't know. I don't remember. But I love the good, the bad, the eggly. The guns are super cool. They're actually like modeled nicely and textured nicely. Cowboy hat, really cool. I think out of these 3 other eggs, it's not better than them, but it's really nice. So I feel like S is pretty fair, and that concludes the list for eggs based on looks. I'm going to save this. How do I do this? Download image. Okay. Title tier list. Oh, there it is. I'm just gonna keep this image open right there. But let's reset it. And now we're going to do them based on difficulty. So, extreme temperatures. I have to kind of remember these. I haven't like played the egg hunt since I recorded the video, but extreme temperatures. What did you have to do? You have to get those 3. You have to do those 3 computers. I mean, from a first-time perspective, it was kind of confusing because you didn't like know what to do with the computers. Like, you didn't know to spam the letters or whatever. So, like, people like me, and including Blocky, I'm pretty sure, would like spam both Q and E, so it would take you just those extra minutes to find out what to do, and you just get super confused. So I feel like, you know what, let me like change it quick. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna change these. Alright, unpausing my recording. I made it way too hard, super hard, doable, kind of difficult, pretty easy, and piece of cake. So I think extreme temperatures at the time when it released, and as a first time playthrough perspective for the second time, I think it was super hard. And that's pretty much gonna be like every Arctic Research Complex egg, but yeah. Then we got the egg of scrambled signals. Okay, in retrospect, all you had to do for this egg was do the not very easy, but do the pretty easy parkour, go on the elevator and do a little parkour after that. In retrospect, that I said that because this is like super super easy when you think about it, but like once again as a first time playthrough, it's pretty easy to miss. Like if you're not looking at a tutorial, it's pretty easy to miss the location. And yeah, so I'm gonna put this in doable. I don't think it's super hard like extreme temperatures, but I think it's doable. Power egg, this is the easiest ranking of my life. Way too hard. I should probably clarify, when I say way too hard, I don't mean like, oh my god, nerf this, why is it so hard? I don't mean that. I just mean like it's just an extra difficulty above super hard. But power egg, hardest egg in the egg hunt when I played it. I'm sure people who also played it for the first time when it came out could agree with me. It got nerfed, but at the time it was the hardest egg, no doubt in my mind. So yeah, way too hard. Robo Yolk, I just did this. Like, you guys didn't see me do it because I uploaded the retrospective before the Robo Yolk got released. But I think the Robo Yolk was pretty difficult. The bots were like laggy. I'm hoping everyone watching played it and got it so they know what I'm talking about. But the bots were like super laggy. The parkour was pretty difficult because like you could hit your head on the roof when you were doing that light jumping part. It was pretty annoying. I'm gonna put it in doable because it could get annoying, especially if you're trying to like rush it. This is a piece of cake. It's just one of those free eggs, so there's that. Egg in shining armor, Sir Steven egg. You just have to kill somebody. It's really not hard. I'm gonna put this in pretty easy. Even when it was my first time playing, like literally all you had to do was kill somebody. It's not hard at all. So that's pretty easy. It's not a piece of cake because you can't really compare it to this egg, as you know, it's a free egg. But yeah, cannon egg, first time playthrough, it's kind of difficult. You like if Scrambled Isles is your first map, like it was mine, it would take a while to to get used to the stamina, which is why I think this is kind of difficult. Not doable. I mean, not like harder than kind of difficult, but I'm gonna change doable but hard. There we go. Powder keg, what did you have to do? You had to kill yourself. This was a piece of cake. You literally just had to die in Dead Chill Desert, so yeah. Geode, this one is, I think, doable but hard because it requires a lot of luck and it requires you, like, depending on how lucky you are, you might die like a lot. So I think doable but hard is perfect for this. Kegtis, cactus, whatever, piece of cake. It's also a free egg. Tumbleweed, also a free egg. This is a piece of cake. It's not a free egg, but it's really easy. Egg is carnivora. Okay, no tutorial. This is, I think, super hard because Scrambled Isles, you have to look for, what was it, 6 or 7 worms, which are like pretty small around the massive map. If you're not using a tutorial, it's pretty hard, so super hard I think is good for this. The plague, I'm gonna put it in pretty easy and not piece of cake, because for the plague all you have to do is touch somebody who's infected, but it can be kind of hard to find someone who's infected nowadays. Like if I go on Brickhill right now and go to play, there's one person on the Yorkshire Hills. They might have the plague, they might not, who knows. But my point is, the game's dying. Not much people are playing it nowadays, so yeah, I'm gonna put it in pretty easy instead of piece of cake. Hollow egg, I'm gonna put it in way too hard. Once again, no tutorial. This egg was, in my opinion, one of the hardest eggs, so way too hard is a perfect ranking for that, in my opinion. Kregan, you just had to do an invisible maze, do that little lava part, and yeah, I'm gonna put this in pretty easy as well. Harder than these, but pretty easy. So yeah, carrot egg, free egg, right? Carrot egg was free, right? Yeah, okay. Egg of Hardboiled Falls, also pretty easy. You just had to do that little water area. Molten egg, pretty easy. You just had to do a little obby. The only reason I'm not putting like some of these eggs in piece of cake is because these eggs are literally free. Like you don't have to do anything basically except for the prehistoric eggs. So yeah. Parrot egg, it would go in piece of cake, but the spawn location is different sometimes when you talk to Richie the pirate, I think his name was. So pretty easy is pretty good for me. Pineapple, piece of cake, Paisonka egg. This egg has my favorite objective. I'm gonna put it in kind of difficult. Okay, I'm gonna put it in doable but hard only because you don't like die, but only because it like takes time and like it requires like 5 steps or more. So I feel like doable but hard is like perfect. Regal egg of crown yolks. I think this belongs in way too hard nowadays because you have to win 9 rock paper scissors matches. I'm like 50% sure that the restrictions were loosened up, so if you won 3 matches, you can play again and give people wins. I think. I could be wrong. I probably am, but even still, like, if you're just doing this legit, you have to get 9 whole wins to win 3 matches. It's so hard. I'm honestly willing to bet that this is one of the hardest eggs in the egg hunt, actually. So yeah, the good, the bad, the ugly. You have to touch a poster, a wanted poster, and then go to the graveyard, which it shoots at you. I'm gonna put it in kind of difficult for one reason. The only reason it's not in pretty easy is because when it shoots at you, it can catch you off guard, which you may die from. I've never died from it. I got in the egg on like 2 accounts, but I've never died from it. But I just feel like it could catch you off guard, so I'm gonna put it in kind of difficult instead of pretty easy. So that's it. But guys, that is going to do it for my rankings of every egg pre-aftermath based on looks and based on difficulty. If you enjoyed, make sure you like the video. If you think I sound familiar, it's probably because I do. I am Sir Steven. I'm just on my second account, Avoidroid, because I like doing just a little bit of content that like is different from, you know, my main content. So there's that. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video as this image is just not downloading by thanking you all for watching and staying to the end, assuming you didn't just skip here. And yeah, subscribe to Avoidroid and subscribe to Sir Steven. Thank you. Peace out, everybody.